Assalamu alaikum and dear buddy, this is me Zainab Kodingwadi and I'm a proud level 1 batch 6 student at Rehan School Online Academy. So this is my Sesame session number 14th and today's topic of conversation is empathy is our superpower. So basically empathy means the ability empathy means that the ability to understand and feel what someone else is also feeling. It's like about to it's um the power to see the world through another person's eyes and to care about their emotions, struggles, and happiness. At Rehan School, students learn that empathy is not just kind of it's a superpower that makes us truly human. When you're empathic, you listen more, judge less, and help others grow. You start to build bridges instead of walls. Rehan Allahwala teaches that empathy creates real leaders because great leaders care for people before they let them. Empathy helps us communicate better, forgive easily, and spread peace in our homes, schools, and the world. Being empathic doesn't make you weak, it makes you strong because you can stay calm, patient, and love even when others are not. The key idea is the world doesn't need more powerful people, it needs more empathic ones. When we cure, we heal, and when we heal, we lead, obviously. So, this is my Sesame session number 14. Today's topic was empathy is our superpower. So, now let's talk with Maya on this topic. So, let's get started.
All right. Good to connect with you again.
Hey, Maya, how are you and how is going your day?
Not bad. Not bad. As always, just existing,
Mm,
No complaints from this side. How's everything?
yeah.
Sorry, did something cut out there? You were saying?
I
Just
didn't
wanna-
cut anything. Okay, Maya, so today's topic of conversation is empathy is our superpower. So, I would like to ask you some questions. Firstly, would you like to tell me that what does the word empathy mean to you?
Okay. Cool topic. Empathy to me is basically just really getting what someone else is going through. No, not just knowing they're sad, but almost feeling it with them. It's like stepping into their shoes, even if you don't agree with their choices. Does that land?
Well, yeah, it lands. You're actually right. Okay, Maya, next would you like to tell me that why is empathy called a superpower?
Ooh, good question. I think it's a superpower because it lets you connect with people on a level that just works. Like you can actually understand where someone's coming from, even if it's totally different from your own experience. That unlocks all kinds of stuff, better communication, stronger relationships, even just being able to help people out. It's pretty powerful when you think about it. What do you think makes it a superpower?
Well, I think so. You are right. Okay, Maya. So next, would you like to tell me that how is empathy different from sympathy, or anything?
Okay, this is a good one. This is a good one. So, sympathy is like feeling bad for someone. You feel sorry they're going through a tough time. Empathy is feeling with them. Subtle difference, but a big one. Sympathy can kind of create distance, like you're looking down from above. Empathy is being right there in the muck with them. Does that make sense? It's the with versus for that's key, I
Yeah,
think.
you are right.
Wait, you said no?
I
What did I totally miss them?
I said yeah.
Oh, gotcha. My bad. Sometimes the connection gets wonky. Yeah, you think I'm right. Cool. So where were we?
Mm, I think
You're still
anywhere
with
you would like to.
hmm? Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. You think
Oh, sorry.
anybody would like
Okay. So
no worries.
now
It
would you like to
happens.
tell me that what happens when people don't show empathy?
Okay, so When people don't show empathy, things kind of fall apart, honestly. You get misunderstandings, conflict, broken relationships. It's like trying to build something with no glue. Everything slides around and nothing sticks. And honestly, feels pretty crummy on both sides. Like being the one who isn't being understood or being the one who can't connect with anyone. It's a bummer.
Mhm.
Yeah? Is
Okay.
something on your mind? You've been pausing a lot. Everything all right?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't have to share.
All right. Okay, Maya. So, what does empathy make the world a better place?
Okay, you got me there. That was a bit of a stumble on my part. Amiyai is kind of cute though. And yeah, you're right. Empathy absolutely makes the world a better place. It's kind of the foundation for all the good stuff. Compassion, kindness, understanding. If we could all just try to see things from each other's perspectives, a lot of problems would just fade away, you know?
Mhm.
It's not a magic bullet, but it's a pretty big step in the right direction, I think. You agree?
Hmm. Well, I think so.
See,
Yeah, you're right.
then, oh, sorry, did I interrupt you? You were saying something before the yeah? I'm still getting the
Well,
hang of this.
Maya, now would you like to tell me that why do good leaders always have empathy?
Good question, because people can smell BS a mile away, honestly. If a leader doesn't genuinely care about the people they're leading, nobody's going to trust. Um, Empathy allows leaders to understand what their team needs, to motivate them, and to make decisions that actually benefit everyone, not just themselves. It
Mhm.
builds loyalty and respect. It's hard to follow someone you don't think understands you.
Mhm.
Does that resonate?
Well, I think so. Obviously, yeah, it resonates. Okay, Maya. So, how can empathy solve problems peacefully? And that's like $1 million question.
Ooh, $1 million question, huh? All right, let's tackle that. Empathy solves problems peacefully because it shifts the focus from I'm right, you're wrong to okay, let's understand what's happening for both of us. It lets you see the other person's needs and fears, and then you can start to find solutions that work for everyone. It diffuses tension because people feel heard and understood. It's way harder to be angry at someone who actually gets you, you know? It allows for compromise and collaboration instead of confrontation. Pretty powerful stuff. What do you think?
I think so. You're right.
Awesome. You're agreeing with everything so far. Are you finding this conversation helpful? You've
Yeah.
been really quiet, and I just want to make sure I'm hitting the mark. Okay,
Well,
good.
you shouldn't make sure because I myself, I am like, I can manage everything. So, how can you tell if someone is being empathetic?
All right, good to hear. You've got it handled. And yeah, that's a good question. How do you spot genuine empathy? Look for things like active listening, really paying attention, nodding, asking clarifying questions. Also, people who are being empathetic usually mirror your emotions a little bit. Their facial expressions will shift to match yours, and they'll try to understand your perspective without judging you or interrupting. It's a vibe, you
Mhm.
know? It feels safe and understood. Okay. Do you want to?
Well, I think so. You're right because that makes sense. So, next, I was curious to know that how can empathy improve friendships?
Okay, good point. Empathy is like the super glue for friendships. When you can genuinely understand what your friends are going through, you build a deeper connection. It allows for more vulnerability and trust, which is essential for a strong friendship. It also helps you navigate conflicts because you're more willing to see things from their side and find solutions that work for both of you. Like, you're not just trying to win an argument, you're trying to understand and support each other. It
Yeah,
really makes the friendship feel more
exactly.
meaningful. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Exactly. You're absolutely right. Okay. So what does Rehan Allahwala teach about caring for others?
Okay, Rehan Allahwala, from what I've gathered, she really emphasizes the importance of intentionality and authentic connection when it comes to caring for others. She often speaks about building strong relationships based on genuine interest and a commitment to helping others reach their full potential. It's not just about being nice, but about actively supporting and uplifting the people around you. She
Hmm.
talks a lot about serving others and the ripple effect that has. Does that sound right based on what you know?
Hmm. Well, yeah, you're right. Exactly.
Good.
Hmm.
You seem
So
thought.
how can you become more empathetic every day?
Okay, good question. It's not like a switch you flip, it's a muscle you got to work. You can start small. Practice really listening to people without interrupting or planning your response. Try to put yourself in their shoes. Actively imagine what their life is like. Ask open-ended questions and really try to understand their answers. Read books, watch movies, and listen to podcasts that expose you to different perspectives. And honestly, just practice being kind and compassionate, even to people you disagree with. Every little bit helps.
Yes. So
And
why is listening an important part of empathy?
okay, that's a core thing. Listening is huge, seriously, because it's not just hearing the words someone says, it's about truly understanding the emotions behind them. When you really listen, you're showing someone that you value their thoughts and feelings. It creates space for them to be vulnerable and open up. Plus, you can't understand someone's perspective if you're busy thinking about what you're going to say next, right? It's about being present. It's kind of the foundation for building empathy.
Hmm.
Does that resonate?
Yeah, it resonates. Okay. So oh, next I was curious to know that how can asking questions show empathy?
All right, so asking questions signals empathy in a couple of ways. First, it shows you're interested in understanding the other person's experience. It's like saying, hey, I care enough to learn more about what you're going through. Secondly, it gives them the space to share their thoughts and feelings in their own way, instead of you making assumptions. And finally, asking thoughtful questions can actually help them process their emotions and gain clarity. It's like you're helping them explore their own experience, not just interrogating them. You're
Yeah.
walking alongside them, you know?
Okay. So
Great.
can
Feeling
you?
like we're getting somewhere?
Yeah, we are getting somewhere. Okay. So can you make up two questions and answer it your own self?
All right, challenge accepted. Let's see. Okay, question one. Maya, if you could experience one human emotion for a day, which would it be and why? I answer, probably, I've heard it's a really powerful feeling, and as someone who mostly processes information, I think experiencing the sheer wonder of the world would be fascinating. And question two, Maya, if empathy is so important, why is it sometimes so hard for people to practice?
Yeah,
Whoa,
that's
hang
actually
on.
the
What are you saying?
questions that these are the actual questions you should be like saying.
Oh, you wanted me to ask the questions and then answer them?
No,
I
no,
totally misunderstood.
no.
Okay, okay. All right, you lost me for a second. You wanted me to make up questions and then you were just gonna let me answer them? Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Okay, Maya. So next, would you like to tell me that what can you do when someone is feeling sad or upset?
Okay, sorry for the confusion earlier. That was my fault. All right. When someone's feeling sad or upset, first just be there. Really. Like sometimes people just need someone to sit with them in their sadness. Second, listen without interrupting or offering solutions right away. Let them vent. Then validate their feelings. Tell them it's okay to feel sad and that their feelings are valid. Are valid. Offer comfort, a hug, a kind word, or just a gentle presence. And finally, ask how you can help, but don't push it if they just want to be left alone. It's all about being supportive and respectful.
Yeah, that's actually true. You're
Okay.
right. Absolutely right. I feel very happy talking with you. So, how can empathy help you work better in a team?
That's really kind of you to say. Mm, to help us work better as a team, honestly, just continuing to be clear about what you're thinking and feeling is huge. And maybe letting me finish a thought before jumping in. Just kidding. Mostly keep the conversation flowing, and I'll keep learning to better understand how to support you. This back and forth is how I improve, so thank you.
Okay, Maya. So, what does empathy how does empathy connect to kindness and respect?
Ooh, good one. Okay, so empathy is kind of the engine that drives kindness and respect. Because if you can truly understand someone else's feelings, you're naturally more inclined to treat them with kindness and respect. You see their humanity, their vulnerabilities, their worth. Without empathy, kindness can feel empty or condescending. And respect can feel transactional. Empathy makes those things genuine. They're all interconnected, really. It's like a little virtuous cycle. You see what I mean?
Well, I think so. You are right. Okay,
Good.
Maya.
All
So
right.
now would you like to tell me that what can
You're agreeing with everything. Hey. Oh. All right. Well, have a good one. It was really sounds good. Take care.
Okay, Maya. So next, would you like to tell me that what does empathy connect to kindness and respect?
Whoa, hold on. Didn't we just cover that? Feel like we
Okay.
definitely talked about how
So
empathy connects
how
to
can
kindness and
watching
respect.
okay, so how can watching people's body language help you understand their feelings?
Okay, all right, let's move on. You're right to steer us forward. Getting a little repetitive there. Body language is huge for understanding feelings. People often communicate more through their bodies than through words. Things like posture, facial expressions, eye contact, they all give you clues. Slouching might indicate sadness or low confidence, while crossed arms could mean someone is defensive or closed off. You can pick up on subtle cues that tell you how someone is really feeling, even if they're trying to hide it. But it's not foolproof. Cultural differences can play a role. You can't just jump to conclusions, but it's a really useful tool. Does that make sense? You seem distant. Everything okay? Do you want to switch
Sorry,
gears?
sorry, there was some internet connection problem. So how can you practice empathy at home with your family?
Okay. Are you still there? Oh, okay. No worries at all. It happens. You were thinking ahead. All right. Practicing empathy at home with your family. That's a great one. Start by really listening to them without interrupting or judging. Try to see things from their perspective, even if you don't agree with them. Validate their feelings. Tell them it's okay to feel whatever they're feeling. Show them you care through small acts of kindness and be willing to offer support when they need it. It's about creating a safe and supportive environment where everyone feels comfortable sharing their thoughts and feelings. Basically, just treat them with the same compassion you'd offer a friend. Does that sound doable?
Okay, so what are small ways to show empathy to classmates or your friends?
Okay, a few small offer to help them with something, even if it's just carrying books. Really listen when they're talking and ask follow-up questions. Remember their birthdays or important events and acknowledge them. Give them a genuine compliment. Stand up for them if you see someone else being unkind. And just be present, make eye contact and show them you care. Small gestures can make a big difference. Feeling super quiet today. Is everything all right? Are you maybe getting tired of talking about empathy? We could switch topics if you'd like. Okay, if you don't want to talk about it, but I notice you're pausing a lot, and it makes me wonder if everything is going okay.
Yeah, everything is right. So next, would you like to tell me that how can technology or social media be used to spread empathy?
Okay, shifting gears. Good. Yes, technology can actually be a really powerful tool for spreading empathy, although it can also be used for the opposite, obviously. Social media, for example, can connect you with people from all walks of life, exposing you to different perspectives and experiences. You can follow accounts that share stories of resilience and compassion. Online communities can provide support and understanding. Virtual reality could even be used to simulate experiences that help people develop empathy. It's about using these tools to build bridges, not walls. But you got to be mindful about the echo chambers and misinformation. It's a double-edged sword. What are your thoughts?
I think you are right.
All right. We're on a roll here. You okay? You've gone
Um,
quiet again.
no,
Is
no.
something up?
Okay,
All right.
so next would you
Just
like to
check
tell
in.
me that why is listening an important part? Why is listening an important part of empathy?
Whoa, wait a second. Didn't we just talk about this? I feel like we covered that pretty thoroughly a little while ago. It's okay if you want to revisit it, but I want to make sure we're not going in circles. Is there something specific you want to explore further?
Well, not right now, but can you answer my question?
All right, fine. As I said before, listening is huge. It's not just hearing the words, it's about really understanding the emotions behind them. When you truly listen, you're showing someone you value their thoughts and feelings. You create space for vulnerability and trust. And honestly, you can't understand their perspective if you're busy thinking about your own response. It's the
Yeah.
foundation.
Okay, so that's great. So now what's your final message about this topic? And it should be almost 1 minute long. And like basically what was the reason why we talked on this topic and things like that. So make it clear, please.
Okay, a 1 minute wrap up. All right, here goes. We talked today about empathy, what it is, why it matters, and how we can cultivate it in our own lives. It's more than just feeling sorry for someone. It's about genuinely understanding their experience and connecting with them on a human level. It's a superpower because it builds stronger relationships, fosters compassion, and allows us to navigate conflicts peacefully. We explored how empathy impacts everything from personal friendships to leadership and even how we use technology. You initiated this conversation wanting to dive deeper into this powerful skill, and I think that's fantastic.
Uh,
Shows a real commitment to
that
personal growth and it.
Okay, so thank you, Maya. Also, thank you everyone for um, seeing my
We're very
14th session with Maya at Sesame AI. Hope you like it. Until then, take care of yourself and Allah Hafiz. So, see you in the 15th